Good day, everyone. I welcome you to another 75 episodes of chemistry for WAEC and JAM students, those who are preparing for WAEC and JAM exam. And in this particular video, we'll be talking about symbols of elements. According to a chemist, Berzelius, in 1814, he was the one that proposed the scientific way of writing symbols of elements. For example, I will be talking about the first 20 elements majorly and few other elements. But then, if you want to write hydrogen, you must write hydrogen in full. If you are writing helium, you must write helium in full. So he said, instead of you to be writing something like this, why not create a symbol for hydrogen, for helium, and for all the elements in the periodic table, which are the 118 elements in the periodic table. So it was in 1914, the scientist called Berzelius proposed a scientific way of writing all the elements in the periodic table. And the first law states that the first letter of the element must be used to represent the symbol of that element. For example, this is Gideon. Let's say Gideon is an element. According to Berzelius, or the first rule, the symbol for Gideon will be capital letter G. And the second rule states that the first and any other letter of the element should be the symbol of the element. Any other letter. So it will be GI, it can be GD, it can be GE, it can be GO, it can be GN. But the rule states that the first letter must be capital letter, while the other letter must be what? Small letter. Then the third law states you have to use the Latin name of the element. For example, let's say hydrogen. The symbol of hydrogen is H. The symbol of helium can never be H. It will be H and any other letter. But the letter that was used was what? Was E. Now let's assume that I don't want to use the HE. I will now look for the Latin name of helium. Then that's what we are going to use. So for the first 20 elements, hydrogen symbol is H, helium is H and E, lithium is L and I, first and second, B and E for beryllium, just B for boron, because these two cannot be the same, C for carbon, N for nitrogen, O for oxygen, F for fluorine, Ne for neon. Now, if you look at this, Na is for sodium. Why is Na for sodium, not So? That will bring us back to the third law, which is the Latin name of the element. The Latin name for sodium is natrium. So, originally, we can say let's use N for it. But if you look at the symbols here again, you know that N is already for nitrogen. So, the best thing to use is Na. That is what? Sodium. So most cases, if you look at the element and you feel like let's look at potassium now. Potassium is K. And there is no K here. So where is it gotten from? It is gotten from the what? From the Latin name. So let's look at some Latin names and that symbol. For example, sodium. The Latin name for sodium is natrium. Iron is ferrum. Copper is coprum. Then silver is agaton. Tin is stannum, gold is aurum, antimony is terbium, lead is plumbum, mercury is hydrargyrum. But please, hydrargyrum is not the Latin name, it's a Greek name. Then potassium is for what? Is for kalium. Then the symbol is K here. Here is Hg, here is Pb, here is Sb, here is Au, Sn, Ag, Cu, Fe and Na. So you are still going to fall back to the second law, which is you can use any of the letters, it must be the first letter and any other letter. Either you are using their normal names or you are using the what? The Latin names. The first law states that the first letter of the element must be in what? In capital letter if you are using the first letter, or you can use the first letter and any other letter, just like helium, beryllium, neon, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, chlorine, and argon for the first 20 elements. Or you can decide to use the Latin name of the element, just like natrium and kalium for sodium and potassium. So that's how you can easily write out the symbols of elements in the periodic table. And what I just explained now, I've explained how you can actually write out the symbols for the first 20 elements in the periodic table. If you have any questions based on what I've explained so far, why not drop that in the comment section? I'll be waiting for you to answer. And please share this video to your friends to your classmates, those who wish to simplify chemistry with Gido Academy. Tell them that Gido Academy actually simplify chemistry for WAEC and JAM exam. See you in the next episode, but for now, goodbye.